Imagine the quiet intimacy of a moment with your partner, a moment you've shared 1,000 times, but tonight your body doesn't respond. That silence that follows, the feeling of letting someone down, the quiet nagging fear that asks, is this it? Is this just how it is now? I want you to know you are not alone in that feeling. The clinical reality is that a significant majority of men over 60 will experience erectile dysfunction in some form. Yet, it remains a topic shrouded in silence, a private struggle that makes good men feel isolated or as if their vitality has an expiration date. That is not only a deeply saddening belief, it is medically untrue, and it prevents men from seeking the help that can restore their confidence. My name is Dr. Uma Murphy, and for over 35 years I have worked as a urologist and a specialist in men's health. My life's work has been dedicated to helping men navigate these challenges and rediscover their intimacy, their strength, and their sense of self. I have sat with men who were convinced their best days were behind them, and I have had the privilege of seeing those same men return, transformed. They walk back into my office with a lighter step, a genuine smile, and the warmth of a reconnected partnership. Now let's talk about a common misunderstanding. You have likely been led to believe that the only solution comes from a pharmacy bottle, a small pill that offers a temporary fix. But those pills are a patch, not a cure. They address the symptom for a few hours, but do nothing to heal the underlying cause. And when they wear off, the anxiety often rushes back in, sometimes even stronger than before. What most men are never told is that powerful healing solutions have existed in nature for centuries, waiting in the oils of seeds and plants that have supported male health throughout history. Today, I am going to walk you through 9 remarkable oils that can help your body naturally overcome erectile dysfunction. These are oils that can improve blood flow, support healthy hormones, and reawaken sensitivity. The 9th and final one is particularly potent. Many men find it brings about a profound change in as little as a week. Stay with me, because the information I'm about to share could be the very thing you've been searching for. Before we dive in, if you find value in honest, straightforward health advice, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way, you won't miss any future guidance tailored for men in their prime. And to help me understand if this topic is important to you, please type a 1 in the comments below if this message resonates with your experience. Your feedback is what allows me to create content that truly serves you. With that, let's begin with our very first oil. It's one that is frequently underestimated but provides the essential building blocks your body is crying out for. It is simple, it is natural, and its effects are foundational. I am talking about pumpkin seed oil. 1. Pumpkin seed oil, the foundational fuel for your hormones. Let's start with an oil that should be the cornerstone of any man's health regimen, especially as he ages. Pumpkin seed oil. I often refer to it as liquid gold for the male body, and for a very good reason. It is one of the most concentrated natural sources of zinc, and zinc is non-negotiable for producing testosterone. Without sufficient zinc, your body simply cannot create the master hormone that governs your energy, drive, and sexual function. I've reviewed countless lab reports for men who come to me feeling drained and disinterested, and a common thread is almost always a zinc deficiency. Your body can't make hormones from nothing. It requires the right raw materials, and pumpkin seed oil delivers them in a highly absorbable form. But the benefits of this golden oil don't stop at zinc. It also contains powerful plant compounds known as phytosterols, which have been shown to support healthy blood flow to the erectile tissues. An erection is, at its most basic level, a hydraulic event. If the vessels that carry blood are constricted, your body simply cannot respond when the moment arises. When those pathways are relaxed and open, everything can function as it should. Pumpkin seed oil works steadily and gently to help restore that natural flow. Many of my patients report noticing a subtle but definite change within the first week or two, a return of morning erections, or a feeling of renewed energy they had long forgotten. It's a beautiful reminder that your body isn't broken. It often just needs the right nutritional support to heal itself. Pumpkin seed oil provides that essential first step. If you are considering adding this to your routine, I want you to make a small commitment to yourself. Type "I will do this" in the comments below. Now, if you find that encouraging, the next oil we're going to discuss is truly extraordinary. An ancient proverb called it the remedy for all things but death, and when it comes to reviving a man's natural function, its reputation is well earned. 2. Black seed oil, the ancient key to unlocking blood flow. Let's now turn to an oil with a truly legendary history, black seed oil. For thousands of years across different cultures, it has been revered for its profound healing properties. While it may not cure everything, I can tell you from my clinical experience that its effect on male sexual health is genuinely remarkable. The magic behind black seed oil lies in a powerful compound called thymoquinone. This unique molecule has a wonderful ability to boost the body's production of nitric oxide. In simple terms, nitric oxide is the chemical messenger that signals your blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to flood in and create a firm erection. Without adequate nitric oxide, your body cannot physically respond to your desire for intimacy. I recall a patient in his mid-60s, a man who was frustrated and tired. The prescription pills gave him headaches and anxiety, but offered no lasting solution. When I suggested he try black seed oil, I advised him to be patient and give his body a couple of weeks to respond. He came back for his follow-up visit with a look of relief I'll never forget. He told me that, for the first time in years, he was experiencing spontaneous morning erections again. That one change began to rebuild his confidence and, more importantly, restore his hope. This is the elegance of black seed oil. It doesn't force a reaction. It works in harmony with your body's natural systems. As an added benefit, its potent anti-inflammatory properties help soothe the delicate vascular tissues that have been affected by age, diet, or stress. It helps clear the way for blood to flow as it was meant to. To hold yourself accountable, I invite you to go to the comments and type "I will do this." But black seed oil is just one piece of the puzzle. The next oil I want to introduce not only helps with blood flow, but also supports your body's ability to restore healthy testosterone levels, giving you a chance to reclaim a sense of vitality you may have thought was gone for good. 3. Pomegranate seed oil, the revitalizer for your body's master hormone. There is something ancient and powerful about the pomegranate. Throughout history, it has been a symbol of fertility and life, and when we examine what its oil can do for men's health, that symbolism is perfectly fitting. Pomegranate seed oil is a rich source of a very rare omega-5 fatty acid called punicic acid, which works alongside some of nature's most potent antioxidants. This unique combination gives it the ability to help protect and restore the lining of the very blood vessels that are critical for your erections. I often explain to my patients that their arteries are like complex roadways. Over the years, they can become stiff or damaged, hindering the smooth flow of traffic, in this case, blood. Pomegranate seed oil acts like a natural repair crew, helping to maintain the flexibility and integrity of those vessels. But what truly sets this oil apart is its influence on testosterone. A man's testosterone levels naturally decline with age, which can lead to lower energy, reduced libido, and weaker performance. Pomegranate seed oil has been shown to support your body's own natural testosterone production. It doesn't force it artificially. Instead, it encourages the pathways your body already has in place to function optimally. I had a patient in his early 70s describe his life as feeling like it was in black and white. He had low energy, very little desire, and intimacy had become a source of stress. After he incorporated pomegranate seed oil into his daily habits, he came back a few weeks later and told me it felt like the color was returning to his life. He had more energy, he was reconnecting with his wife, and he felt like he was getting back a part of himself he had mourned as lost. That is the power of this oil. It works to restore vitality from the inside out. If this sounds like a path you want to explore, head to the comments and write, "I will do this," as a promise to yourself. If that resonates with you, prepare for our next oil. This one might surprise you, as it's often thought of as something for women's health, but it holds one of the most important secrets to restoring a man's sexual pleasure. 4. Evening primrose oil, reawakening the nerves of pleasure. When I mention evening primrose oil, many men immediately think it's something that belongs on their wife's side of the medicine cabinet. I certainly understand the confusion, as it is most commonly marketed for female hormonal health. However, in my 35 years of practice, I have seen the profound and positive impact this oil can have on a man's sexual experience, especially in the area of restoring sensitivity and pleasure. Evening primrose oil is one of the richest sources of an essential fatty acid called gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA. Your body cannot produce this on its own, yet it is absolutely crucial for maintaining the health of your nervous system. This includes the vast network of nerves in the penis that are responsible for transmitting the sensations of touch, arousal, and orgasm. I remember a 68-year-old patient who shared with me, with deep sadness, that intimacy had become a lackluster experience. He was still physically able to perform, but the sensations were so muted that he felt disconnected from the act and from his partner. When he started taking evening primrose oil, the change was not immediate, but it was significant. Over several weeks, he reported that his sensitivity was returning. He described the change as listening to music through a thick wall versus suddenly being in the room with the orchestra. His confidence soared, but more importantly, he felt a renewed emotional connection during intimacy. That is the gift this oil offers. It doesn't just help with function, it enhances the quality of your experience. It also plays a subtle role in regulating prostaglandins, which are compounds that influence arousal. In essence, it helps your body's signaling become clearer, sharper, and more responsive. If you're ready to focus on this aspect of your health, please go to the comments